Take the Vauxhall Insignia Sports Tourer, add some SUV attitude, and you have this, the Insignia Country Tourer. We're testing the range-topping 192 brake horsepower bi-turbo model with four-wheel drive. Even allowing for its 4x4 system, the Country Tourer is a heavy tow car. With a curb weight of 1,843 kilograms, it's around 100 kilos heavier than the Volkswagen Passat Estate 4Motion, for example. That's good news if you have a heavy tourer to pull, as it gives an 85% match figure of 1,567 kilograms. Tow a tourer that heavy, and the 2-litre diesel has plenty of work to do. The engine has its good and bad points. On the plus side, it has 295 pounds-feet of torque. That's plenty of pulling power for towing any suitably matched tourer. On the downside, it is a rather noisy engine, especially when you accelerate hard. Put up with the noise and it's capable of pulling a big twin-axle tourer weighing just over 1,500 kilograms from 30 to 60 in 12.1 seconds. Even on steep hills, the bi-turbo engine helps the Insignia hold speed easily. Only the 6-speed automatic gearbox, which is sometimes a little slow to respond, takes the edge off the car's impressive acceleration. At motorway speeds, the Country Tourer feels stable, especially in still air, when there's very little need for the driver to make any steering corrections. However, in emergency manoeuvres, the Country Tourer doesn't feel quite so assured. It leans heavily when really pushed, and you can feel the Caravan shoving at the back of the car. You can firm up the suspension somewhat by pushing the Sport button, or soften it by pressing Tour. However, given that the ride is quite comfortable anyway, we found Tour a little too soft, both when towing and in solo driving. Inside, the Insignia is well made, and the dashboard layout is less cluttered and fussy than it used to be. Those in the front of the car have enough room to get comfortable, but there's less legroom in the back than you'll find in the new Volkswagen Passat. What's more, it's easy to knock your head when getting in and out because of the sloping window line. The 540-litre boot capacity is well beaten by most key rivals, and the load space is rather shallow. Fold the back seats and the capacity increases to 1,530 litres, which again is less than that of most family estates. That's one of the problems the Country Tourer, and in fact the Insignia in general, now faces. There are smaller but better package cars which offer as much or more cabin space. What's more, you'll have to move fast if you want a new one. The Country Tourer is being discontinued, with stock expected to run out in September 2015. The Insignia is getting on a bit in some ways, but the Country Tourer shows off the car's strong points to good effect. It's a stable tow car, it's a relatively heavy car, so it makes a good match for a wide variety of tourers, and with the bi-turbo engine, it can really shift.